It's the Okanagan Sun Coaches Show. Ryan Waters and head coach Ben Macauley. A little different feel because it's playoff time. The Sun and the Langley Rams on Sunday. Is it a different feeling for you? Get a little more excitement because it is the postseason?
Not so much excitement about, but more about like looking at, well, we've got a lot of work to do, in a short amount of time, and we had a bye week, but with most guys out of town, we feel like we're behind the eight ball a little bit in preparation, and there's also just tons of pressure. Cutting down the roster is one of those things, and so all that stuff kind of adds up to keeping us pretty busy, and the time's going really quickly.
Can't be easy cutting the roster down to just 40 guys and trying to figure out, can he play special teams, can he not? It must be more difficult than it sounds.
Yeah, and our conditioning is going to have to go up a little bit this week because a lot of our first string guys on offense and defense will find themselves in special teams roles just to make the numbers work. So, it is difficult. Guys have really put in time and sacrificed a lot for this season, and some of those guys are going to find themselves watching from the sideline, not on the game day roster. So, it's tough, but at the same time, this is what football is all about, is paring down to your best 40 guys who you feel like gives you the best shot to win.
You faced the Rams on Sunday, second time in a couple of weeks, but the third time this season. You beat them twice. It's awfully difficult to beat a team three times. Are you concerned about that side of things, the little history in the regular season that you've won two games?
Well, fortunately, it kind of plays right into our hands with what we've been saying all year, which is, we're going to measure ourselves by ourselves and not really worry about who we're playing. Sure, things change schematically and matchup-wise, but we want to do better than we did last week. We want to give ourselves the best look in practice. We know we're facing one of the best defenses in the country every time as an offense, and vice versa. We've got some of the best athletes in the country on our offense. So as long as we make game-like situations through the week of practice, it doesn't really matter who we play on Saturday or Sunday.
I don't imagine you would change much either, offense, defense, and them as well. You won't really see a lot of curveballs, would you?
Yeah, you might see a few wrinkles, but I don't imagine there's wholesale changes. If you're changing everything at this time of the year, clearly you're not confident that what you've done is working, and not a great message to the players. We're conversely quite confident in what we've done, and it's more so been about execution and discipline. So, those things will be right at the top of the list for execution this weekend. We expect Langley to come out with just a bit of a chip on their shoulder after the way last game ended. So, in that in mind, the preparation is going to be very similar to how it was last week.
Is there one facet of the game that has to perform better than another facet?
Our special teams has to be absolutely perfect. We feel like if we get the field position battle won, then we're in a good position to win any game. So we can't take bad penalties. We can't miss assignments on special teams. So, that not more than any other, but it's going to have to be much better than it has been.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll see you Sunday.
Thanks, Ryan.
Head coach Ben Macauley. It's the Sun and the Rams, third time this season, but first in the postseason. It's Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Apple Bowl.